All right, welcome to our Crime Time segment where we take a look at stories from around the nation and get some insight and perspective from our law enforcement professionals who we bring in each and every night. Let's introduce tonight's guest, Chief of Staff for the Rockdale County Sheriff's Department, K.D. Johnson. K.D. has 30 years of experience in law enforcement. He served in the Special Victims Unit, Gang Unit, and Intelligence Units before retiring as a precinct commander. Also with us, Assistant Chief Jailer and former Chief of the Major Crime Section, Lieutenant Colonel Adam Lee III. Adam served as a police officer for 30 years. He oversaw homicide cases, robberies, special victims units, and a gun assault team. And he's the former Assistant Police Academy Director. Great to have you both back with all your experience. This first story, a lot of people are talking about this one tonight. It comes out of KNXV in Phoenix. Officers shoot an armed suspect holding his baby.
Frantic calls to 911 from a motel near 7th Avenue and Van Buren 2 weeks ago.
We need somebody. He's beating up on his old lady.
My husband that took my baby, he has a gun.
Phoenix police find 37-year-old Paul Bolden in the street. He's forced a car to stop with the baby and the gun he fires off a round.
Oh, hey! Drop the gun! He has a kid hostage right now.
Unsure of what Paul will do next, officers also know if they shoot, they risk hurting the little boy in his arms.
Stop, man, stop! Put the gun down!
One officer looks into his rifle scope and fires.
Hold on.
Another officer refuses to wait for the all clear. He runs for the baby.
Get the kid! Come here, buddy! Come on, I got the kid!
Afterward, body cam still rolling. We hear directly from the officers why they acted so urgently. No time for negotiation.
He's like this. He grabs the gun, points at the kid. He takes the shot with rifle right through the head. Takes him out. I thought he was going to kill a kid.
ABC 15 also talked to the baby's mom, Priscilla Chavez. She says one-year-old Casino is doing okay, other than some ear pain. She also says Paul Bolden was a devoted dad.
He was the love of my life.
But she says Paul had been awake for 4 days on drugs.
The person you guys, like they seen on the video, that was not him at all. That person does not define him. I just wish they wouldn't have shot him in the head.
He died at the hospital. Like all Phoenix officer-involved shootings, this one will be reviewed by Internal Affairs and the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
An extremely intense situation. The child was saved, but was this the best way to save the child? All right, K.D. Johnson, I'll begin with you.
And then under these circumstances, those officers did what they had to do. They had no choice. The father dictated the officer's response, and the officer had an opportunity, and he took a good shot to neutralize the situation and to save keep the public safe. They acted excellent, in my opinion.
Lieutenant Colonel Adam Lee III, your thoughts about how this was handled and what that moment is like for officers when you have to make decisions like this.
I agree with KD. This was the right decision, most definitely. These officers did what they had to do. Fortunately, they had the right tools on hand. And when I say tools, I'm speaking to the long gun with the scope that the officer had that shot the suspect. If they had only had handguns in this situation, I would highly advise against taking a shot like that from that great of a distance. That would be very risky with a handgun, but with a rifle, scope, in the hands of an experienced officer who may have been sniper trained, that was definitely the right move.